I have got a very busy few days ahead of me, so I thought I would bring you with me on a little vlog just to kind of show you how I manage my time and how I stay productive. Hi everybody, my name is Spencer and I am 26. I live in London. I work a full-time corporate job in marketing. I also manage my own online coaching business. I do social media on the side. I also do YouTube, which I feel like is its own thing. I know it's technically social media, but it feels like another job in itself. And doing all of that on top of trying to just be a human being, be in a relationship, like speak to my family, speak to my friends, balance my faith, it's a lot. And over the past few years, I've really learned a few active ways to kind of keep myself productive and not just busy. Without further ado, let us dive in. First non-negotiable is always going to the gym before work, unless it's a rest day, of course, or if I'm like really tired. I saw this video the other week that was talking about how if you spend an extra 10 minutes in the morning to get ready, you'll have a better 10 hours of work ahead of you. And I can 100% agree that this is true. If I feel cute and I feel put together, I work a lot harder. I don't make the rules, sorry, it's just how it is. I think one thing for me that I didn't even realize for the longest time about productivity, and I know this is such a small thing, but it's just eating. Like eating in the mornings after the gym. I never used to eat before the gym, never used to eat after the gym, and I would just like wait until lunch and then I would wonder why I was struggling to focus. But if you just literally take 5 minutes out of your morning, make something super simple like a granola bowl, you will be so much more productive because you're feeding your little brain. Okay, brekkie is finished and I'm locked in for my first call of the day. I always have a Monday morning call and it's a good way to kind of just see my coworkers, chat to them, and then just get sorted with what I need to do for the week. Now, usually after this call, it is pretty much clockwork where I will go and make my next coffee for the day before really getting stuck into my first work block. I won't go into exactly how I made my coffee because you literally saw me make my coffee earlier in the morning, but I just love a warm cup of coffee. I used to be an iced coffee girl for the longest time and I don't know what happened. I'm still an iced coffee girl outside of the house, but in the house, hot. That is hot. Wow. All right, so I'm just about to do my daily planning. Now this for me is an absolute non-negotiable. It changes everything. I've always been somebody that likes a to-do list, but once I found a system that properly organized me and organized my day, my week, and everything, life honestly became so much easier. And I use the daily planner from Grace Beverly. It's the productivity method planner. And honestly, I just love it. You can use literally any planner though. I say this all the time, that you don't need to spend loads of money in order to organize yourself. I just like that one, but you can kind of take the same systems that she has in there and do it on a blank piece of paper if you want. But yeah, so I need to get situated because I'm not having the best morning if I'm honest. And I think a lot of this kind of anxiety that I'm feeling is coming from not knowing, like knowing I have so much to do today, but not having a game plan of how I'm going to get it done. So I'm hoping that once I've done my planning, I've kind of sorted myself out, I will feel a lot better, a lot clearer, and I can actually get cracking. Okay, I'm popping in my headphones. I love my Denon Pearl headphones, by the way. That's a whole nother story. But what I'm showing you here is the layout of my planner. So you can see that everything is broken down into quick ticks, tasks, and projects. And then there's also a section to lay out your non-negotiable tasks for the day. And I find that that really helps me just pick the 3 things that I actually need to do and slot them into my calendar, my schedule that's on the left-hand side. So yeah, that's just a bit of a layout of how I plan my days. Okay, I've just grabbed my laptop and my coffee and I'm heading into the living room because I have a bunch of emails I need to get through and reply to, and I just wasn't feeling very motivated in my room. So when I don't feel motivated, I change my location because I find that just a little bit of a change and a reframe really does help. So let's crack into some emails. And now, of course, we must eat again. It is time for lunch, so I have been in this absolute hyperfixation with the most simple sandwich known to man, which is basically just bread, bacon, ham, cheese, and some sort of sauce. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Usually I would like some mayo, didn't have mayo today, so I have just gone with hot sauce. But yeah, it is literally spectacular. I look forward to it every single day. One thing that I've been a lot more consistent with over the past few months and years is my supplement routine, and really making sure that I'm not only fueling my body with the foods that I'm eating, but all the things that I'm supplementing on top of that. One of my big goals in the gym at the moment is building muscle like most people's, and to do that you need protein, and this Isoclear that I've been making, honestly, it just is like a juice consistency, and it's made it so easy to stay consistent with hitting my protein goal. And yeah, if you've not tried it, definitely get trying. Something I'm very passionate about is not letting household chores build up to the point where they feel like you need an entire day to clean the house. So making sure that we kind of do little bits of tidying where we go, do the laundry when it needs to be done, and kind of do a full kitchen reset before the end of every single day. Because these are such simple habits to get into, and there's nothing better than waking up in the morning to a clean house. You've got the dishes you need for the day, you've got the clothes you want to wear, all of that stuff makes a big difference. Okay, now I have just gotten ready, work is finished for the day, and we're just about to head out to our friend's event. He's having a first ever like book read. If you've not read it, it's called Frequently Happy. Let me get it out. I've been reading it every single morning and I've been enjoying it so very much. There's like a little poem and then a little passage, then a little journal prompt. So yeah, very much enjoyed. I'm kind of worried that I'm going to be sweating in a long sleeve under my armpits, but I think that's going to be a later me problem.
I'm found out? What if I can't be enough?
Where are you running to?
I need a selfie. Do you want me to write this up?
Good morning, everybody. Last night was literally so much fun. It was so lovely being able to see David, our friend, on the stage talking about something that he is so passionate about. And the book, honestly, I enjoy it so much. As I was saying yesterday before we were leaving, it's become a staple in my morning routine. So we got back super late last night. I didn't get into sleep until like nearly midnight, and so obviously gym was a no-go this morning because I prioritize my sleep these days. Okay, years ago I would have gone to the gym and been exhausted and unproductive all day, but one of the biggest things that I've found about being able to be productive is knowing when to say no to certain things, even if that kind of looks like you're not disciplined. Trust me, in the long term, like, it actually is. So skipping the gym and getting my solid like 7.5 hours of sleep means that I can actually be productive throughout the rest of the day, whereas if I hadn't, I literally would have been exhausted and been like just struggling the entire day. So I am just about to do my morning routine. Now my morning routine really is something that I'm not going to go into too much detail about it because I have made multiple videos about it. I'll link them below. Having something that you do every single morning is the perfect like almost gateway from sleepy time into work productive time. So for me, just giving myself, sometimes it's only 20 minutes, sometimes it's like an hour and a half, depending on how much time I have and also what I feel I need, because sometimes I will also skip the gym if I feel like I need to journal a lot more. I need to get these feelings out. I need to process these emotions, because for too many years in my life I just like shoved my emotions down, didn't deal with them, and sometimes it is really horrible to like deal with your emotions, but I promise like in the long run it does actually make things so much better. And yeah, that's kind of long-winded, didn't mean to go into too much detail, but anyways, I love my morning routine. Love you, queen. All right, let's do it. So we are currently on a little walk over to Starbucks in the power station because our food delivery is today, but it's not coming until between like 10 and 2 p.m. and I'm starving. And I also realized I have a gift card to Starbucks that I got from when I was at church. They asked me to like speak about my experience doing Alpha, and so as like a little like reward for doing that and like literally nearly peeing my pants on stage for terror, they gave me a Starbucks gift card. So we're gonna put that to use today. And yeah, it is literally freezing though. My hands are so cold. It looks so icy. Could I please get these two? And then could I also get a medium iced latte with caramel sauce and almond milk. Yeah. Thank you. I am back from my little Starbucks date with Victor. It was actually so nice. It was such a lovely little walk, get some fresh air, because I didn't go to the gym this morning, so it was nice to just get a bit of movement in before I actually probably start my day. I've just sat down to do my kind of daily planning. As you know, I love my daily planner, but something that I use as a tool for me that really helps is kind of like time blocking and setting aside time for specific important tasks. So for my top 3 priorities for the day, I will always schedule them into my calendar and literally block out time for them. I don't remember where I heard this, but it really changed things for me, and it's that if you give yourself 8 hours to do 3 tasks, your brain will make those 3 tasks take 8 hours. But if you give your brain 1 hour for each task, your brain will use that 1 hour. And yes, sometimes you might go over, sometimes you might finish sooner. But one thing that I've tried to get out of the habit of doing is seeing my like super long to-do list and feeling like it's gonna take me all day, because sometimes it really won't take me all day if I just use my time effectively. Something that I've begun doing this year is setting myself strategy meetings where it's literally just me. It's a meeting of 1, but it's a time where I dedicate to actually sit down, work on my goals, plan out things I need to do, and just like absolutely lock in. Meal prepping has also been something that has saved my life over the past few years. It is something that I do every single week without fail, and it just means that I spend like 1 to 2 hours cooking, but then once I've done that, I literally don't have to cook for the rest of the week. And if you do not meal prep already and you're busy, I promise you it will be worth it. Just give it a try. Alrighty everybody, I thought I would end this vlog here. I hope you have enjoyed watching and I hope you got some information out of it that can be helpful for time management, productivity, and all that you can implement into your daily life. If you like this style of videos, I post new videos every single Sunday at 6 p.m. GMT. I have absolutely loved hanging out with you this week, and I will see you next one. Now, I hope you have the best day everywhere you are, whatever you're doing. I love you. Goodbye.